All right, San Diego dreamers, buckle up because today we're diving into Bankers Hill, the neighborhood that's like avocado toast of San Diego. It's classy, a little bougie, and totally worth it. But let's be real, it's a bit of a splurge. So should you plant your roots here or swipe left? I've got the pros and cons and everything in between coming at you. Let's roll. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in San Diego, California, or Bankers Hill, California, then subscribe and click the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market here in San Diego, California. And don't forget to share with your friends and family if you like this video. My name is Victoria Sandoval and I'm with Select Premier Properties. We get calls from people just like you every single day. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. My contact information is on the description below, and I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to San Diego. Now let's check out the pros and cons of living here in Bankers Hill. Hey there, San Diego dreamers and future homeowners. Today we're diving into a neighborhood that's equal parts charm, history, and a touch of urban edge. Bankers Hill. It's a place where million-dollar views meet boutique cafes, where Victorian mansions sit next to sleek condos, and where, let's be honest, you'll get a front row seat to the best sunsets in the city and the loudest airplanes. But is this the right place for you to call home? That's what we're figuring out today as we break down the pros and cons of living in Bankers Hill. I'll cover everything from the walkability, the architecture, to parking struggles and plane noise. So stick with me as we take a fun, informative, and maybe a little noisy tour through one of San Diego's most iconic neighborhoods. If Bankers Hill is calling your name, reach out. I'd love to help you find the perfect match. First things first, where are we? Bankers Hill sits just west of Balboa Park, north of downtown, and south of Hillcrest. It's where tree-lined streets meet high-rise condos and old Victorian homes rub elbows with modern luxury apartments. It's got views for days, the bay, downtown skyline, sunsets that'll make your jaw drop. Yes, it's that kind of neighborhood. Bankers Hill isn't just Bankers Hill. It's a hill. Translation, killer views. If you've ever dreamed of watching the sunset over the bay from your balcony with a glass of wine, this is your spot. Things to do. Well, Balboa Park is literally in your backyard. Museums, gardens, theaters, and the zoo. It's a never-ending playground. And trust me, your weekends will never be boring here. Then you have Maple Canyon Trail. Hidden trails like Maple Canyon Trail can give you a taste of nature right in the city. It's perfect for a morning jog or a casual walk. And you have great restaurants and cafes, from brunch at Great Maples to coffee at James Coffee. Bankers Hill is a foodie's paradise. You'll eat well here, guaranteed. You can grab a spot at the Spruce Street Suspension Bridge or any west-facing building and watch the sky light up. It's free, it's magical, and it's one of my favorite things about this neighborhood. So one of my favorite restaurants here in Bankers Hill is the Prado. It's right behind me, and I'll let you in on a little secret. I actually got married right here. I walked down the aisle and married my husband right here. Balboa Park holds a special place in my heart, and I hope in yours too one day if you decide to move to Bankers Hill. Feeling like Bankers Hill might be your new neighborhood crush? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into San Diego's best and quirkiest neighborhood. This place has a tight-knit community. The people here are super friendly, but with just the right amount of laid-back San Diego chill. You'll make friends at farmers markets, dog parks, and local coffee joints. It's like Cheers but fancier. Oh, and the food here is a chef's kiss. We're talking Mr. A's if you're feeling fancy, or drop by Barrio Star here for killer Latin cuisine. And for dessert, Extraordinary Desserts is right here. Calories don't count in Bankers Hill, right? If you got a four-legged friend, you're in luck because Bankers Hill is super dog friendly. There are dog parks nearby, and most cafes have patios where your pup is not just welcome, but practically gets their own menu. Oh, he's so cute. Fido will live his best life here. So whether you're into old charm or sleek modern vibes, Bankers Hill has it all. You'll find craftsman homes next to gleaming glass condos. It's like an architectural museum that you can live in. Living here is like having an all-access pass to cultural events. Balboa Park is the hub for everything from Shakespeare festivals to art exhibits. Plus, San Diego Symphony often plays just minutes away at Rady Shell. Who needs Netflix when you have this kind of entertainment? Location, location, location. Bankers Hill is practically the VIP suite of San Diego. You're minutes from downtown, the Gas Lamp, Little Italy, and Hillcrest. And let's not forget your walking distance to Balboa Park, aka San Diego's crown jewel. Morning coffee followed by a stroll through the Spanish Village or the botanical gardens? Sign me up. Now, this place is a pedestrian's dream. You've got coffee shops, wine bars, restaurants, boutique shops, all within walking distance. You can literally go from yoga class to a craft brewery to a sunset picnic at Maple Canyon, and 0 car required. Now, Bankers Hill has some serious history. It's got its name because way back in the day, it's where all the wealthy bankers built their mansions, and a lot of these historic homes are still standing. So you get the old world charm alongside the new sleek developments. Love staying active? You'll find yoga studios, Pilates classes, and boutique gyms all within walking distance. Plus, with trails like the Cabrillo Bridge and spots like Balboa Park, your outdoor workout options are endless. Not to mention, if you're not into driving, Bankers Hill has you covered. There's easy access to the trolley, buses, and even a quick bike ride to Santa Fe Depot for train connections. You could go car-free without missing a beat. Bankers Hill is just a short jog to San Diego's waterfront. So whether you're in the mood to jog along the Embarcadero, a lazy afternoon at Seaport Village, or dinner with a view at the top of the market, it's all a 5-minute drive. Living here makes coastal living your reality. Okay, I know you know San Diego weather is basically perfect everywhere, but in Bankers Hill, it somehow feels a smudge better. You've got that gentle ocean breeze rolling in, but you're high enough to avoid the marine layer most mornings. It's like nature's air conditioning. Quick pause. If you're loving this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps more San Diego lovers find their dream neighborhood. So Bankers Hill has a lot of older architecture, which is beautiful, but some of it hasn't been updated to modern earthquake standards. It's not a deal breaker, but if you're buying, you'll want to double check those structural reports. And with a lot of multifamily buildings and condos in Bankers Hill, sometimes it comes with very thin walls. If your upstairs neighbor practices tap dancing, you'll know about it. And soundproofing isn't always top-notch in older or even some of the newer builds. Tourists. Living close to Balboa Park means your neighborhood can feel like a tourist hotspot, especially on the weekends. You might find yourself dodging a selfie stick on your way to a cup of coffee. Bankers Hill is not cheap. Whether you're buying or renting, you pay premium for those views and that location, and overall fabulousness. It's like dating a model, gorgeous but high maintenance. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the 747. Bankers Hill is right under the San Diego Airport flight path. That means planes, a lot of planes. They fly close. You might even start naming them. That maybe is not everyone's vibe. All right, parking here is like finding a unicorn. There's older homes, no garages. The new condos have limited space, but if you've got 2 cars, one of them might end up being your new walking buddy. Pro tip, invest in some good walking shoes. If you're the kind of person who lives for a Costco run, you might feel a little lost here. Bankers Hill is all about boutique shops and local vibes. Great for character, but not so much for bulk toilet paper. And let's be honest, it's not suburbia. It's got parks and family-friendly spots, sure, but it's not crawling with playgrounds or top-rated schools. If you got kiddos, you might feel like the odd family out here. So Bankers Hill isn't perfect. No neighborhood is, but for those who want walkability, views, and culture all rolled into a chic package, it's hard to beat. Yes, you'll deal with some quirks, plane noise, parking struggles, and the occasional construction headache, but for many, those are small prices to pay for the lifestyle Bankers Hill has to offer. It's a neighborhood for people who love the energy of the city and want a slice of tranquility too. If you're still on the fence, let's take a stroll together and see if this hillside haven feels like home to you. Now, some of the older homes and buildings come with quirks, and not the charming kind. Think creaky floors, outdated plumbing, less than efficient insulation. If you're buying an older property, be ready for the potential upgrades or constant tinkering. Bankers Hill is a growing neighborhood, and with growth comes, you guessed it, construction. If you're ever near one of the newer developments, it sounds like jackhammers might be your morning alarm. Worth it for the neighborhood's evolution? Maybe, but that's something to consider. Because of its prime location, Bankers Hill can feel a little cramped when it comes to traffic. Add in the tourists trying to navigate their way through Balboa Park, and you've got some congested streets, especially during peak hours. And there's small lots and limited space. Thinking about that sprawling backyard for your dream garden or your kids running around? Hate to break it to you, but the space here in Bankers Hill is a bit tight. It's urban living, so private outdoor areas tend to be a little bit more like balconies than lawns. Now, Bankers Hill isn't exactly a school district hotspot, but there are some solid options. We have Florence Elementary that gets great high marks for its passionate teachers and class small sizes. Plus, you're close to private schools like Francis Parker and the Waldorf School if you're looking for something extra. Overall, Bankers Hill is pretty safe, but it's like any urban area. You gotta keep your street smarts. Lock your doors, don't leave your bike out overnight, and you'll be just fine. While there are boutique shops and small markets nearby, if you're looking for a big grocery store, you'll probably need to drive a bit. The nearest Whole Foods is in Hillcrest, and Trader Joe's is about 10 minutes away. Grocery runs might take some planning. With smaller homes and higher prices and limited yard space, Bankers Hill isn't the most family-centric neighborhood. It's better suited for singles, couples, and empty nesters who thrive on urban living. So Bankers Hill, is it a dream or a deal breaker? If you love the walkability, the great food, and killer views, and can handle a little noise and a high price tag, this could be your perfect match. But if you're looking for quiet suburbia or lots of kid-friendly spaces, you might want to look somewhere else. Either way, you can't deny Bankers Hill is pure San Diego magic. All right, my friends, that's a wrap for today. If you got some questions or you want me to show you around this neighborhood, you know where to find me. Drop a comment below, hit that like and subscribe button for more San Diego real estate goodness. See you in the next one. Bye.